Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Stephen the Laggy Gamer. Have a video that I want to try to film as quickly as I can, but I have a feeling it's not going to go too quickly. And it's an amazing gift that someone pretty much just hooked me up with the last week at work. I've been wanting to film it, but I've been swamped at work, swamped with things going on at home. Just cleaned off my whole porch today and redid it. So on a day off, we're supposed to be relaxing. The past week of work, the students are leaving, going back home, so it's just been busy, busy, busy. They had graduation, a lot of work going on. It's been insane. So I actually have a couple videos I want to do as far as Child of Light discussion, pickups for April, which I'll probably hold off until the end of May since I'm only getting 2 or 3 things in May. So I'll just combine those together at the end of the month. But then I really wanted to show this package off. A coworker of mine just finished cleaning out his basement, and he hooked me up big time. He went through all his old gaming stuff, and he brought 2 boxes of stuff to work and said, "Here, cheers." And I couldn't believe it. I was like, "What do you want for him, man? You want anything for him?" And he didn't want anything for him. He was just giving them to me because he knew that I collected all this old stuff, and just out of generosity, he just wanted to hook me up with it. I'm gonna give him $100 though, because I feel like I need to give him something. And even once you see all this stuff, I I'm still making off so well. I feel bad for just giving him that little amount, but he's such a great guy. He's given me stuff in the past. Had some Game Boy games that he hooked me up with that he wanted nothing for. Some Pokemon and other things, Dragon Quest Monsters. He gave me a bunch of stuff. But now I'll try to show what I can. There's a 64 console and stuff in here I might not be able to pull out, but we'll see what we get through. But it's basically Nintendo 64 and GameCube stuff. And sorry about the lighting. I know it's going to be bad. It's nighttime. I have a bedroom light, a little lamp here, a lamp behind me, and it's still fuzzy and all messed up. So you're going to have to bear with me and deal with it because, and just deal with the yellow and the orange. So here we go. I'll do 64 stuff first. Like I said, it's awesome stuff he's got here. A crate of games, but he has the console that he gave me with the expansion in it, which is always awesome. And with it, a bunch of attachments like rumble packs. There's 2 or 3 of those in here. A bunch of GameCube, and I've been wanting to get a 64 memory card forever because I haven't had one. But there you go, memory cards for GameCube. Bunch of that there. More jumper packs and stuff. A transfer pack for the Game Boy for 64. I don't think they're worth much, but you don't come around them too often. And all this stuff is really clean. Another rumble pack. Let's see, all the cables and cords. He also in here was a Game Boy Color, and I took a game that was out of it already, out of the side of this, and I might have put it away. If not, let's see. Open up the box of games. Here it is. Dragon Warrior Monsters on the Game Boy. Is it Game Boy Color? Or I forgot they could do Game Boy stuff like that. That was inside the Game Boy. So awesome. And other than that, it came with 5 controllers, 2 of which are gray. Then 2 of these Mad Catz ones that are different colors. And the Nintendo green one, which out of all of them, of course, this would be the one where the thumbstick's a little loose. I'm still glad to have it. So awesome stuff. There's the console with all these extra goodies, which I now have like 4 64s. I need to either get in selling those things or trading them or whatever because I don't need that many. And now here are the games. A great box of games, and I'll try to save best for last and all that good stuff. But we'll just start fishing through them here. Oh, also he had Sword of Mana for Game Boy Advance, which that's an extra for me too if anyone needs. In hopes when I got these, because I hadn't searched through everything when he gave it to me, I showed some of the guys, like all the guys in the Facebook chat on AGP. And anything I didn't want or didn't have, I was going to just try to hook them all up with. But unfortunately, there was only like a handful of things I didn't have in here. The rest is all new to me, stuff I need for the collection. So we'll get started. I'll pull out the first stack. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 64 games. Here we go. WCW, NWO Revenge, which I think I might have. Love those THQ wrestling games from back in the day. Spider-Man, one of my favorite games on PlayStation. Never played the 64 version though, so hopefully it's just as good. Save that one. 007, The World Is Not Enough. And surprisingly, this is worth a pretty decent amount of money for card only, like 18 to 20 bucks. A lot of these are worth a pretty good amount. That some of these games when I was looking them up. Knife Edge Nose Gunner. Never even heard of this game. But looking at the front, I would think it's a shooter of some sort, which is always cool. Chance will like this one. Hexen. Vigilante 8 with someone's autograph on there. Oh, let's see. We'll save that one too. We'll save that one. Roadsters. I really like this game. Forsaken 64. It's one my buddies had. Really enjoyed playing it. I believe you can do local multiplayer on it. Flying around on ships shooting each other. Okay, I'm back. Interruption from the sun, but also need to get some water, so it worked out. Turok. I think this is the first one, Dinosaur Hunter. I'm a fan of the Turok stuff. It's pretty cool. What else do we got here? War Gods. TG Appalachia's favorite 64 game. Battle Tanks Global Assault. I wonder what made them do these. Like, World Was Not Enough, Spider-Man had these other colors for the cartridges here. I wonder what makes them say, you know what? We're going to do another color for that. It's pretty cool. Alright, now this is all pretty good or more sought after stuff right here. The stuff that's left that I tried to fish out. But Mortal Kombat Trilogy, this card only can go for over 20 bucks. I did not know that, but it goes for a pretty good amount. Well, let's see. We have F-Zero X. F-Zero fans out there, there you go. Man, so many goodies here. Which one next? Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We'll show a Pokemon Stadium. All you Pokemon fans. Donkey Kong 64. Again, with the color cartridge. Zelda Ocarina of Time. Great card. While we're at it, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Ooh, if you can pick it up. Gold cart. This one, surprisingly, Tigger's Honey Hunt is actually one of the more rare games, or more rare. It's actually one of the rarer games on the 64 from what I found out. It's like in the top 100 most rare games. So, if you can find it, I don't think it actually is worth that much, like 18 to 20 bucks. But it's still very uncommon to run across it, apparently. And he had it. And last but not least, the last two, Mario Party 2 and Super Smash Bros. So, awesome quality stuff there. That, surprisingly enough, I needed most of them. It said Donkey Kong 64. I believe that's the only 64 game in here that I did not need. Or WCW NWO Revenge. So, a lot of these games I did used to have back in the day. Like I said, Forsaken 64. I played Spider-Man. I want to say I played Spider-Man at a friend's house. He had Spider-Man 64 and Superman 64. So, needless to say, I believe he played Spider-Man more often. Alright, so that's the 64 stuff. So, take a sip of water. Again, a complete system. 20 games there with the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy game. I mean, that alone all there. And like I said, he was just giving it all to me. So that's one set of stuff. And here's the other box. A bunch of GameCube games. Some of the ones in here are ones I've been wanting for a very, very long time. And again, just gave them to me. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 complete box copies. And then he had 2 GameCube sleeve cases here full of stuff, some overcrowded. So we'll go through the sleeves first and just show all the games in here. And if it's too tough to pull them out, I just have to read them off. But we have Turok Evolution. We'll save that one for last because that's a really, really rare one. Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance. Metroid Prime, which this is case only. Okay. Soul Calibur 2. Mystic Heroes. I thought this might have been a rare game by Koei, but I don't think it is. Star Wars Jedi Outcast. Jedi Knight 3. NBA Street, won't show that out. Enter the Matrix, Disc 1 and 2. Custom Robo. It's a game people like on Gamecube. I've actually never played it yet. And last but not least in this sleeve, Pokemon Coliseum. So again, a packed sleeve here, and I'll save this one for last because that one is just crazy that it was in there. Now the other sleeve, and this one was jam-packed with an extra stack just sitting in there like this GameCube disc. So here we go. Burnout 2. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. These Lord of the Rings games are pretty awesome. Another Mario Golf. I got like 4 copies of that now. Hunter the Reckoning. This is one I've been wanting to give a try. Resident Evil 0. Got both discs here. Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects. Another interruption. Alright. Hot Wheels Velocity X. And Ghost Recon. And we still got more in here. Alright. I'll probably just read these off. I don't know. Final Fantasy, Crystal Chronicles. So many games. Bomberman Generations. Spider-Man 2. Lord of the Rings Third Age. I'll just do this. Lord of the Rings Third Age and Metabots. We have Disc 2 of Lord of the Rings Third Age and Rampage Total Destruction. Then we have Smuggler's Run and Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which Wind Waker's already going to Mr. Ducky Doo Gaming, so that's his. Dragon Ball Z Sagas and Phantasy Star Episodes 1 and 2. Now that is a great one to be sitting in here. Worms 3D. And last but not least of the loose GameCube games, a game I couldn't believe was sitting in here because it's worth so much money. It's worth $100 by itself. And one I've been really wanting to give a try. That game, Gotcha Force. Just sitting in these sleeves, just sitting there. Very sought after game on the GameCube. Couldn't believe it was just sitting in there. And yeah, the part of you wants to be even more greedy. Why couldn't I have the box and manual? But you know what? Don't care. Got it all for free. So again, it's been almost a week now, and I'm still trying to get over it that I got all this stuff. So it's kind of insane. Now we'll go over the box stuff. A lot of it is kind of common stuff, but there is some pretty good stuff in here. So I'll go ahead and jump into it. All right. Get this side out the way first. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going to get through this. No more interruptions. All right. Starting from the top. Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, a Witch in the Wardrobe. Tony Hawk, American Wasteland. Let's see. King Arthur. You know, they made a video game on that. Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. On the GameCube. This is one that I used to go over to my uncle's house with my cousin. 4-player split screen all the time back in the day. Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance. Awesome dungeon crawler on the GameCube. One I need to finish because I really enjoy it, but awesome game. That's an extra copy. So I'm sure if anyone wants that, I'll work something out with them. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes with a Target exclusive 1 month of Napster subscription free. Awesome. Alright, Super Mario Strikers. Another copy of that, if anyone needs. Alright, moving along here. And this is actually, the rest of this stuff is, again, stuff that I do not have. So, 007, Everything or Nothing. I really did like the Bond games on the Gamecube and stuff. This is another one I played a lot at my uncle's house. Future Tactics, The Uprising. What is this about? I think every time I would see this in the store, I would think like the Advance Wars stuff, but it's not. It's totally different. Worms Blast. Second Sight, another game that I've been wanting to get to try. And Gladius, again, another game I've been wanting to get to try. So, awesome stuff there. And then the last little stack. This is a nice little stack of games right here. An excellent stack of games right here, ladies and gentlemen. X-Men Legends, awesome games. And X-Men Legends 2. I love these in the Marvel Ultimate Alliance, anything like that for in the co-op, just awesome stuff. Digimon World 4, the GameCube. Baiten Kaitos, Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean. I did not know that this series had 2 games in it. I thought it only had 1. So awesome. Zoids Battle Legends. I loved this show when it was on back in the day on Toonami. So it's cool to have a game based on. I got one on the 362. Zoids. I forget the Zoids Assault maybe is what it's called by Atlas. So I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's going to be cool, especially as the music and stuff, and if it's got the voice acting and stuff from it, that'd be awesome. Let's see, Modify Zoids. I don't know if it's like just a battleground, like a Twisted Metal type deal or what, but awesome. And this is kind of hard to find on GameCube. The rest of these are worth a little bit on the GameCube. Mega Man X Command Mission. Both Alex and Dustin really wanted this, but RPG Mega Man, I had to kind of hold on to it because I want to give it a try. But you guys, if you're watching this and I just hate it, I mean, it's going to Dustin first because he asked for it first. Beyond Good and Evil, which I just picked up on the PS2, but wanted the GameCube version, and here it is, sure enough. So awesome stuff to be able to get that. Tales of Symphonia for the GameCube. I know they had the HD collection and stuff come out, but it's always great to have the original copy for the system that it came on. And last but not least, a game that I wanted really bad, especially after playing a 3DS entry in the series. And that game is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. These games are just going through the roof for some reason on the price right now. Even the Wii, they're all up there. So awesome that I just saw this sitting in the box because it's one I've been really wanting to play. It's tough, like, just gritting my teeth here wanting to put it in and play it. And just to see it in there, I couldn't believe it. Like I said, all this stuff. The first thing I saw when I opened the boxes was I saw that Fire Emblem sitting there. He had this. I'm sorry, just sitting there on the top of it. And I don't know if he knew stuff he had, or if he just didn't care. He's trying to save up for a MacBook, and I'm gonna try any way I can to help him get that. So, I mean, I can go ahead and give him our old MacBook if he wants it, just because of the value of all this stuff. But again, amazing stuff. All those GameCube games, all those 64 games, the 64 console. Just such a great friend. He's a gaming buddy at work. We played World of Warcraft together for a while. We played Diablo. He's getting into Hearthstone and everything. So a lot of online game. Battlefield 3 we played together. So he's a gaming buddy at work, and we do play stuff, more of the modern stuff together, a lot online. But he's not into any of the older stuff anymore, so he passed it on to me, and I welcomed it with open arms. And now I need to make some room on the shelf for all this GameCube stuff and 64, because I have no room. I don't even know where it's all going to go. But again, if he watches this, Bryce, you're awesome. I know he did subscribe to the channel, but I don't know if he'll watch it. So thank you for all this goodness, and man, just things of beauty, man. Things of beauty. all for free. So, well, great friend, great friend. All right, now I'm just rambling while I'm looking at all this stuff because now I got to get it on the shelf because it's been sitting here for over a week, and now I can put it away. So again, next things coming up will probably be the Child of Light discussion eventually, even if I can even get to it. Um, we'll see what happens. And then the April collection stuff. And if I get another game beat, still got a PSP collection coming. It's up there, guys. Just need to have time to get to do it. So the summertime's slow at work. We'll see how things go. Cora will be getting older, a little bit easier to manage, and give me some more time to do some things. I haven't even been in really a gaming mood here lately to play anything other than Grandia. After beating a Child Light, I really want to play Grandia. So I'm sitting here playing Valkyria Chronicles, and Grandia is just calling my name. It wants me to play it. So that might be what I do for a handheld while playing VC. So we'll see how it goes. Slowly but surely, we'll get another game done, and then we'll get a Child of Light discussion out here sometime. So, anyways, enough rambling. Be sure to go check out Another Gaming Podcast on Facebook, on iTunes now, because we're all on there. I'll leave links to all of our goodies below. I guess that's about it. Like a gamer, hanging out.